this leads into Tuesday night's bombshell on NXT with the return of Samoa Joe.
Yes. So Joe comes out in the opening promo. Regal's out there. I think it was like a 15-minute opening promo too, right? It was very long.
It was a long promo.
Longer than usual. And you don't really see that on NXT TV. But it was Regal and it was Cross and they're having a conversation. Here comes Joe. Regal offers him the GM position. Mm-hmm. Joe turns it down and agrees to be an enforcer for Regal. However, he cannot wrestle and he cannot touch a wrestler unless he's provoked physically.
Okay.
All right. So the Austin rule.
Sure.
We're going with the Stone Cold Steve Austin general manager rule where, don't touch me. Do it, Rich. Thank you.
I love Dragon Ball.
Goku.
Super Saiyan Goku. Let's go down
Master Roshi. So, but he ended up, we'll get to it, but Samoa Joe was the most dominant guy on the roster.
Yeah.
Man, what a good NXT. Let me just say that. There were a couple of moments that was kind of crappy, but overall, you could see that the tempo was shifted.
A little bit, right?
A little chaotic. Joe's killing everybody in the back.
I really enjoy that. Are you surprised that Joe came back to WWE?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
Do you think it's because he's one of Triple H's boys? He's got a lot left to give.
I think it's exactly what we had discussed last week, where some people were released from their contracts because of the bloat in the contract, and you have a guy like Samoa Joe. He's getting paid out on a performer's contract. You really couldn't use him at the time, so you put him on air. He was phenomenal on air. And they most likely tried to renegotiate the contract. And they're like, hey, listen, until we figure this out, we're going to cut you. We're still paying you. Like, I don't think he ever stopped getting paid, right? He would have run out around, he was that first set. So, I mean, nothing really changed in him except for renegotiating a deal, signing a new contract. Or maybe they just brought him back on the same one. I really don't know the contract stipulation, but I watched this show, and the indicators point that Joe is wrestling.
I really want to see that guy wrestle.
And everyone's like, no, he's not. He's not cleared. I don't know if he is or he isn't cleared. I don't know. Maybe they're hoping that he possibly gets cleared again. But if Joe left, the odds are he would wrestle somewhere else, and they most likely want to appease this dude. Yeah, 90-day ends in July, so he was fine. He got paid throughout the whole thing. Listen, Aleister Black should come back also, to be honest.
You think so?
I do. I think he has a character that he's developed that he's very connected to that he wouldn't be able to really use the way he built it in another company.
I disagree with that.
Well, obviously he can't because it's gimmick infringement, right?
Right.
He can't be the same Aleister Black. He could be Tommy End.
He could be a better Tommy End.
He could be a better Tommy End, but he can't be Tommy End as Aleister Black. So
imagine if he comes. Imagine you have an AEW show.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, a black coffin descends from the top of the stadium.
Okay.
And it opens up, and he's upside down in it.
Oh, I love it.
Right?
I would love it.
You could do it.
I would love it.
You could Tommy End. That's it.
I would love it.
And he's in a suit. He's in a black suit.
See, I hate the suits. I don't want my wrestlers in suits. I want them dirty.
Yeah.
I want them with the cut off sleeves and holes.
Classic Dean Ambrose. That's what you want.
I want classic Dean Ambrose, and I want like an NWA wrestler from 1982.
You want
big beer belly.
Terry Funk Street Fight.
Terry Funk Street Fight. I want everybody like that. No, not Street Fight, because that's jeans.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate jeans.
Yeah, but
I don't like the wrestlers in jeans.
So
tighty whities only.
I think, and this is just my own personal speculation.
Yeah.
Whatever major takeover they do, possibly in a couple of months, it's going to be headlined by Joe versus Karrion Kross.
I would say Orlando would be the one, because the story is that NXT is running Orlando the day after, which I had heard separately from the WrestleVote story and everybody else. I heard that they were running. It was temporarily Orlando, meaning if they can't figure out what to do with this, it'll definitely be in Orlando.
Okay.
So on paper, I would say it's Orlando, but if they could find another building to be in, I think they would kind of like to do that, to have some more people in that building if they are running that match. I think that's a blockbuster match.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out Matman Clips. If you want to listen to a full episode of the show, click on one of the links below and be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube and of course everywhere podcasts are available.